When Sally Gasco and her mother bring guests home for a late snack after a movie, they have something special in the way of a sandwich in mind. Sally calls it tuna rarebit. Let's watch how she makes it. The basis will be rye bread, Mother's idea. She found that the spicy caraway flavor made a good contrast to the bland fish and cheese. Part of the trick to entertaining unexpected guests is keeping on hand certain generally useful foods. One of these is cheese of an easy melting type, which Sally is going to use as a base for the rarebit. The simmer flame keeps the water boiling gently while the cheese is melting, so that Sally can go on to other tasks. She adds the canned chunk-style tuna fish, and notice that she uses a wooden spoon to avoid discoloration of the mixture. Mother is making a salad dish: celery, radishes, olives, and pickles. Sally adds potato chips to the menu. They used to be exclusively picnic fare, but they've joined the host of useful accessory foods which make entertaining so much easier and more fun for teenagers. Let's see. What will be the beverage? Mother thinks she'll give the guests a choice of Coke or milk. When you can offer guests a choice easily, it's a gracious gesture. Sally knows you should serve cream dishes with extra caution. An effective carelessness here is no asset. Mother is a great believer in the aesthetic value of parsley, and of course it's good to eat, too. Now a touch of Tabasco for color and taste surprise, and there's tuna rarebit a la Sally Gasco.
What's up, VC? Here I am with you today to bring you something improvised, something different, something I think a lot of us think about. I've been watching a bunch of videos lately, and there's been a little bit less videos in the VC lately, but that's okay. There's ebbs and flows. But a lot of them finding really good stuff for nothing that's worth more than nothing. Yes. Bargain bin finds. Good, cheap, why we do this. We like to look for records and dig through antique shops, estate sales, thrift stores, and find gems and gold in there. And I've been seeing some of that out there, and that's making me envious. It's fun. That's why it's fun to look. But part of the reason I'm thinking about that is because funds are a little tighter now. I'm not able to sort of buy as much as I was. I just started a new job, and so I'm, waiting to get paid and all that. I've cut my hours at the record store. To make a long story short, new records coming to the house has not been as steady. However, there's plenty of things I haven't even played yet that's still new. So in a way, I have plenty here, and that's what brings me to this video. Let's go shopping in our own collection, shall we? Let's dig through what we have here. I mean, we like to do that, right? Like, when you have that urge to, buy something on eBay or Discogs and just get that sort of itch, take a little 360 or 180, I should say, and go ahead and look at what you got, because I bet there's stuff in your shelves and in your midst, in your house that you haven't really even fully listened to. Maybe not listened to at all. Maybe even remember that you had. By the way, we're listening to something I did get that's new. Randall McClellan, composer. These are recordings that were originally only on cassette from 1983. First time on vinyl. The friends of Joanna Broke is how you say it? Brooke. I think it's Brooke, how you say your name. J.D. Emanuel and the Assos. Randall McClellan on the Aguirre label. The Healing Music of Rana, Volume 1. This is Volume 1 and 2 and 3 I have as well. I got all these. That's what we're listening to. This is psychedelia, by the way. Just doesn't have to be rock to be psychedelic, right? Anyway, we're set up here. I'm going to take you into my collection. This might end up being a little bit like a room tour because you're going to see some of my specifics to what I have here. And we're going to look and just dig through, and I'm not even know which one I'm going to go for. I'm just going to pull out something that inspires me within those sections. So let's do it. Let's go shopping in my collection, I guess, and you should do this with yours as well. here we go. Alright, so now I'm standing on my chair, which is right by my ceiling, as you can see. And I'm looking at records. Here I am. Let's look through this section right here. I call this section Toast. This is sort of my singer-songwriter, country-ish, psychedelic-ish, folksy-ish. And let's pull out something that I'm feeling. This is where I have like my Townes Van Zandts. Yeah. All my Townes. Let's see what else we got. More Townes. And more Townes. Dave Van Ronk. Dennis Stoner. Stoney. Stained Glass. Kind of more of a psych record, but country-ish. Ah, yes. Here we have The Further Adventures of Charles Westover. Charles Westover, a.k.a. Del Shannon. More Del Shannon. Jim Schoenfeld, hockey player, made record. Let's see. Let's pull something out, and then we're going to play. The Rockets, the original Crazy Horse. I've shown this in my Rural Psych. What do we got here? Peter Green, The End of the Game. I love this record. Michael Fennelly. Ah, yes, a classic. Great Everly Brothers. Dillard and Clark. What do I want to play? Oh, let's play this. This is Bob Darin, aka Bobby Darin, who made this album. Going for a Dylan thing on the Direction record. I actually know this record quite well. Let's play it. Alright, next. Let's go down here. This one, oh, I didn't label the section yet. This is where I have like a lot of the modern composers and things. These, I've actually shown a few of these recently. Oh yeah, Luciano Ciglio. Dialogi del Presente. Malcolm Cecil. Some Cage. My Burchett records. Yes, here's one on the Japanese BGM background music on the Vanity label. Let's see what else we got over here. Parch. This is a really cool record. I've seen some of these. Nino Nardini. I kind of want to play that, but I played it recently. Mother Mallard. A local Ithaca. David Borden. Let's pull that. Alright, I'm going to try to do like 5 records, maybe 6. It's my Blinded Visionaries section. Sort of psychedelic, but more like Outsiders. Oh, the Click Kids. This is a Christian record. Oh, I could do a whole video on that one. Cosmic Michael. Here's some crazy stuff. Cro-Magnon. Let's jump over here. Bruce Hack. Rick Grossman, Hot Romance. This is a real... Oh, another one I should talk to you more about. But, maybe let's pull a Gods record. Yeah, let's pull this one. Contact High with the Gods. Oh, no, this is Third Testament. Contact High is the first one. There it is. Alright, let's go down to the bottom here. This is just on the one wall, and then we'll go into the other room. A lot of the psych folk here. My English African down here. Let's see what we got. Oh, this is actually a singer-songwriter. It's a little dark down here. Kath Bloom and Lauren Connors. Oh, here's Mike Cooper. Love this record. What else? I got a bunch of Lauren Connors. Caretaker. Here's all my Caretakers. Empty Bliss Beyond This World. You can barely see it. Ooh, it's too dark down here. Alright, let's pick something quick. Oh, this is a good one. Yeah, Goodbye to Language. Okay. Let's go to the other room, where we are listening to Randall McClellan. I just made some room in my jazz section. But, maybe not. I'm not going to pull any jazz right now. Blasé. Oh, it's hard not to just start looking through, though. Kwanzaa. Let's go over here, my Ethiopian. There's a little bit of Ethiopian in here. Oh, these are really good. Let's do these. These are reissues of a trilogy by Abdul El Omari. These are reissues. Egyptian. Let's do that. Put it in the pile. And let's go over here. My punk and post-punk and stuff. There's a whole world of stuff in here. New Age Steppers. 100 Flowers. Perubu. A lot of Perubu in here. Let's see. I want to pick something different. Liquid. The Method Actors. Medium. That makes me think of this here. Medium. Yeah, let's do medium. Actually, no, let's not. Let's keep moving. Let's go over here. Gun Club. Fire of Love. Got a whole bunch of Fall. My ESGs. What else we got in here? Kleenex. Oh, my Kleenex. Oh, let's pull some Kleenex. / Lilliput. Lilliput, some songs. Although, this is not the one I want to pull. Where is it? It's their first proper album as Lilliput. Let's do that. And then maybe one more. Let's put this Lilliput back. Let's see. All my reggae's down here. Stuff on the floor, of course. Let's see. Oh, let's go over here. Yeah. This is like blues and gospel and some box sets. Oh no, let's go over here. I forgot, I have a whole new section over here in this other room. Okay, so here's what we have. What did I move over here? Some like electronic and hip hop. What is this? Sort of synthy stuff. Here's some Residence records. Throbbing Gristle. What else? Some Dutch psych. Let's go with, oh yeah, those are good. These are a lot of my compilations, a lot of like international compilations, Turkish stuff, Meki Markman. Ooh, this is a good one. Poog, Ja Da Da. Yeah, and maybe one other one down here. What else? Oh yeah, let's go into the like 80s sort of indie noise rock. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's play this. This is Rat at Rat R, Great New York, on Glenn Branca's Neutral label. Oh god, so there's all my Jesus Lizards, Huskers. What else? Don Cab, the Cananes out of Australia. We've seen the Bong Waters, the Birthday Party, a little bit of Birthday Party there. Yeah, I haven't played. Here's all my Sonic Youths. Yeah, Shellacs. Alright, anyway, let's do these two. Alright, VC, so here's all the picks we just did. Sort of scrambled up. The Gods. New York City experimental folk group from the mid-60s. Jim McCarthy. Who else was the main guy? Larry Kessler, I think it is. A whole bunch of people mentioned here. Truly avant-garde folk music coming out of the 60s. Psychedelic sort of in spirit, not so much in like effects sometimes. Very unhinged, freewheeling. This is the Third Testament. It's apparently a DJ copy on the ESP label. What a great label. It's one of the early groups I got into, so discovering just different music. I have the first 3 records, and like I said, I didn't sort of plan any of these things, so just sort of going on what I remember about these records. Gods 2 is also incredible. This is the Third Testament. I remember finding this very, very cheap. Could have been an FMU record fair. Could have been hard to remember. I know I was like, oh shit, like this. I got a good deal on it. Peaker, Third Testament, the year on this, 19. I think it's 69, 68. So look, I mean, I know this record pretty well, but it's cool to like remember that I have this, and let's listen to this and not buy new things. Alright, I should have my DJ turntable set up, but I don't, so we're just going to switch in and out of these. We'll come out of it. It's cool to appreciate what you have in life in general, isn't it now? Isn't it? So that's what we're after. And, you know, we'll see what you know. Another side to these records of mine here that I forget that I have. This is the New York City group Radar. Just this one record. 1985 on Glenn Branca's Neutral label. This one I also got for a good deal because it's pretty water damaged here on the side, but the record's great. She's looking like Nico there. Let's put it on. What can I tell you about this band? Not much. This did get a reissue, I think. Let's just drop it. It's pretty much a Sonic Youth type out of New York. This is sounding a bit more like Birthday Party. I remember being, slightly like early shoegaze. Produced by Radar, engineered by Martin Vesey. This does sound Nick-Cavey, I forgot. Strange name, Rat at Radar. And by the way, the title is just Americide. Or Rock and Roll is Dead, Long Live Rat at Radar. Americide, I don't know, it's confusing. They had another single or something called that. I like the cover a lot though. Again, I don't know if these members went on to anything else. I didn't look it up, so 1985 Neutral Records. Rat at Radar. Oops. A little twisted. Definitely like a velvet. Oh, like a velvet. A little bit of a velvet influence there on the drone. Cool label. All right. Moving on to these random picks. I'm trying not to do this video too long. Isn't that what everybody says? I don't want to do this video to be too long. That's kind of like the kiss of death that it is going to be that long. This is Poog Ja Da Da, Swedish group. This is a US pressing though on the Vault label, which has a few notable records on it. Great gatefold. And this is sort of a very free, sort of expansive, acoustic, folky, bit of a jazz tendency to it. A little psych, that sweet spot, all those great things. So we get Shadir on this one. 1969 on Vault anyway. Poog Rockfeld. Wrote all the songs. Metronome Records is a subsidiary there. Or Vault is a subsidiary of Metronome. There's a trio of different artists on this one. Poog Rockfeld, Jor Wadenius, and Jan Carlson. I pulled this recently and played on the radio, I think. Great cover though again. Ja Da Da. Oh yeah, has an inner sleeve. Lyric sleeve. That is Pug. Or Pug. Let's see if I find a little more freakiness in here. Yeah, a bit of a rural sound to it. Swedish rural, I guess. Alright, let's jump into the next one. Nice. Actually, I don't want to jump yet. Nice. Very nice drifting sort of scene here. Alright. See, I'm gonna have to play that full record tomorrow. Next, in the post-punk group, I pulled out Lilliput. Now, Lilliput, a Swiss punk group out of Switzerland, of course. And they were first known as Kleenex, of course. They had to change their name to Lilliput, which they did. The first few singles, which I have as Kleenex, and this is their first LP. It's just self-titled. This is a Rough Trade UK pressing. Never been reissued. I'm kind of surprised about that. 1982, recorded in Switzerland. One of the seminal post-punk groups, all women. Here's the inner. Oh, I'm dismantling all my records. Inner sleeve. I should be talking while it's playing. Anyway, there's a great compilation called Kleenex Lilliput First Songs. You should grab that via Kill Rock Stars. Very nice plain label, which sort of compiles some of their just best stuff between the two different groups. And they're both basically the same. I think there's a slight personnel change, but this is like for the, if you like the Raincoats and Slits and that brand of punk, post-punk, this is where you want to be. Lilliput. Just a trio. Marlene Marder, guitar, bass, percussion, noises. Claudia Schiff, bass, drums, vocals, guitar. Astrid Spirit, vocals, violin, bass, percussion. I believe the vocalist is different. I gotta look that up. Vocals is different on the Lilliput recordings from when they were Kleenex. The singles are amazing. I love punk, but I really like post-punk, where they were trying to figure out other things, and sort of almost more primitive in a way, almost more sort of broken down and sort of just cut to its bare minimums. I like that they're more, the post-punk, and especially groups like this, tend to be more bass-heavy, almost more danceable, Gang of Four style, I guess. But I love what women were doing. Women's perspective in punk is where it's at for me. This is Lilliput, 1982, on Rough Trade. Alright, next. Let's go to that Egyptian record by Abdul El Omari. Incredibly rare Egyptian records. These were 3 different reissues. Some the second and third, I think, were archival, maybe unreleased. This is a record that was released as is. It's called Nuit d'été. Nuit d'été. This stuff is incredible. Actually, pretty psychedelic, actually. This is Radio Martico. reissue from 4 or 5 years ago now. And there's 3 different, like I said, there's 3 volumes of this. The yellow and a green cover, which I had over there. I'll pull them. But this, like I said, was an album as is. The other stuff was almost like compilation, I think, or archival, I forget. But wonderful. I'll pull the other ones real quick. So this one has got the vocalist Naima Sami. And this one, I guess it's just, this is volume 3. There's just more recordings of Omari. Wheat. Vete. The year, good question. I believe it's the early 70s. I don't have that in front of me. There's no insert. There's downloads though. Yeah. So there's that. Love this though. I got a few more here. Let's get to them. Next, I'm going to play this record with Daniel Lanois and Rocco DeLuca. Daniel Lanois, you probably know, a Canadian producer, worked with U2, Bob Dylan, Neil Young. He made this record with Rocco DeLuca, who, this guy, I'm going to take the shrink off, this is a problem. But this guy, Rocco DeLuca, was in a band or as a solo artist, had sort of a semi-hit, and this is nothing like that. It's called Goodbye to Language. And it's woozy. I'll tell you about it. It's instrumental. And I feel like this pressing is screwed up. Yeah. I don't think this pressing ever came out right, but the music is wonderful. You can see my tone arm is kind of, well, I don't know if you can see it, but sort of doing the flutter. All pedal steel between the two of them. There's a story in the back here from Daniel Lanois. This is just cosmic. I just love this. Very much in the, Eno or Laraji or even the John Hassel tradition. He talks about touring and joining his friend and cohort Rocco DeLuca. We traveled to Spain, Istanbul, and Ireland. He on low-strung lap steel, and me on my old friend, the Show Bud. The harmonics collided, and we became one. Back in the studio, Rocco gifted me with a substantial rock to stand on. I was now free to explore high melody lines as Rocco provided earth tones reminiscent of my early days at the altar. In London, Eno introduced me to a new gadget, a sweet little sampler that I bolted onto my steel guitar, my new secret weapon. We heard the sound of Les Voix Bulgares, saw Himalayan mountains, Satie was there, the ghosts of Stravinsky and Wagner waved their batons. We never looked back, we played on. Here they are. This record is came out on Anti in 2016. Red Floor Anti. I don't know how many people were talking about this, but I've never seen anyone show it. And as I said, I'd be curious to see if there's a current pressing in print, if it's because it almost sounds like it's warped and screwed up, but coincidentally my tone arm is wavering, doing the wow and flutter thing. So, but you should stream this and you'll get an idea. I mean, this is what it sounds like. It's just almost warped. Well, it is warped. It's wonderful. I just love where this transports me to, so I listened to this one a whole lot when it came out. A little bit of an Arthur Russell thing happening. Alright. if that was confusing. So the record, it sounds good, but I remember going crazy trying to figure out if there was actually something wrong with it. But it's hard to tell because of what the music actually is. But as I said, what I see what my tone arm is doing there makes me very skeptical or very sort of suspect about this pressing. But like I said, I'd be curious to see what it looks like these days, if it's available, if they fixed it, or if I'm just going crazy. So the next, Mother Mallard. This is David Borden, actually a local Ithaca composer. Big one on the Moog. And if you didn't know, Robert Moog had his factory here in Ithaca, 15 minutes away from here in Trumansburg. Sun Ra came and visited in the late 60s, early 70s. And Bob Moog, I don't think he was actually born here, but his factory was here, where he started coming up with synthesizers. And this is from 1973. David Borden is Mother Mallard and the Portable Masterpiece Company. There's a few different Mother Mallard records and David Borden records. I have the others. I think just the other Mother Mallards. So these were recorded at the R.A. Moog Company Electronic Studio in Trumansburg, New York, and at the Mother Mallard Studio in Ithaca, New York. The other track was recorded at the Mother Mallard Studio in Ithaca, New York. Okay, so yeah, all recorded here, 1973, produced by David Borden. The two tracks. Well, side one is Easter, one track, and then two tracks on side two. Ceres Motion and Train. And there they are. I'm assuming that's David Borden there. The other people in it, let's see, Steve Drews and Linda Fishman are doing synthesizers, and Borden is doing synthesizers and electric piano. So, this is on the Earthquack label, which was an Ithaca label. I don't think there's much else on that. Mother Mallard's Portable Masterpiece Company, 1973. Good synthy stuff. Shopping at home. All right, one more. So that was Mother Mallard. And last but not least, Bobby Darin, or Bob Darin as he was going for. Obviously, he was thinking that he was going to be like, this was like his Dylan record. I bought this sealed, opened it. It's, you know what, it's a gatefold and I still have it in the shrink, but I was trying to protect it. I bought this sealed for like $20. I believe it's gone quite up in value. It's called Commitment. And this is not a Bob Darin album or Bobby Darin. It's like him trying to do funk, really. I know this record pretty well, actually. Let's see, Song for $1. Let's play that. One of these tracks was pulled on the Country Funk compilations that Light and the Attic did. Song for $1, I think. Some really great country funk on here. Let's see, where is it? Yeah, this song really kicks ass. Great backbeat there. Now you might be asking, it's in the shrink and it's a uni-pack. Yes, I opened it up and put the shrink back on. I know that's disgusting for some of you, but Maybe I'll take it off. This is on the Direction label from 1970, which is a Bell Records subsidiary. Bob Darin. They were 45s. He never did anything else like this, I don't think. No other Bob Darin records, anyway. Commitment. So that's what I got. Records from my home. I'm not buying. I'm enjoying what's here. Hope you dug it. Maybe you should be doing some of the same too. Just saying. Just saying or not. Do what you gotta do. Anyway, thanks VC. More to come. Hopefully I can still find time with my new crazy schedule. And that's about it. Take care.